Well, let's start. Good evening, first of all. Today we are going to do some past papers for the topics that we revised this week. If you remember this week, we revised energetics, اللي هو exothermic وendothermic. We revised the atoms and bonding, chemical formulas, balancing equation. Inshallah, next week, for the ones who are going to join, for the revision classes, next week, inshallah, we're going to have Monday, for the ones who are going to join the revision classes, Monday we're going to do moles, Wednesday we are going to do Monday moles, Wednesday electrolysis and redox, inshallah. Type. This question is a very common question, although it's so easy for Cambridge and for Edexcel. You can search by the number of the question. It's an easy one, but I'm going to do one question كده for every idea. You got my point? I'm going to do مثلا one state of matter, one question for bonding, one question for exothermic or endothermic, and so on. Okay? Type. This is one of the most common questions for states of matter. Okay? It's very common for Cambridge and for Edexcel students. Type. Let's start. The first question is going to tell me, write the chemical equation for the reaction between ammonia and hydrogen chloride. طبعا we know how to do this. I explained this already. I showed you the video, if you remember, at the beginning of the year. You're going to find this video, you're going to find this topic on my YouTube channel. You will find it same. Okay, but I'm going to revise it كده quickly. Here I'm going to put HCl, here I'm going to put ammonia. Okay, this is a piece of cotton soaked in ammonia, filled with ammonia. Here again another piece of cotton but filled with HCl. I want them both. I'm going to put them both in the same tube, the same glass tube. And then what will happen? Normally, since both of them are volatile gases or very easily to evaporate, so that's why they are going to do what? Both of them, they are going to diffuse. Type. This one will diffuse in this direction, with this one will diffuse طبعا in this direction. Type. They are going to meet. Where they are going to meet? In which area? How I can know? I need to calculate the MR for this compound with the MR for this compound. But what's an MR? MR يعني total of the big numbers for both. يعني if I'm having HCl, يبقى I'm going to get the MR يعني في periodic table. Let me take it كده in another screen. Here, let's say, which one was here? HCl was this side, okay. So, I have HCl at this side. No, Ayman. No, it's not. It's not related to the density. I will tell you it's related to what? It's related to the MR. What do I mean by the MR? The mass. It's related to their masses. Type. How I'm going to do it? From the periodic table, I'm going to find in the hydrogen 1 and 1. With chlorine 35.5 with 17. Top for here. Again, I have 14 and 7. For hydrogen, I have 1 and 1. So to calculate both MRs, I'm going to take a. Jama'ah, this is states of matter. This is topic 1 in the syllabus. So I'm going to take the total for the big numbers. So it's going to be 1 plus 35.5. Okay, from where these numbers? From the periodic table. So it's going to be total 36.5. This is the first part. Type. The second part, I need to get the MR of ammonia. I have here 1 nitrogen, so 14. Plus I have how many hydrogens? I have 3 hydrogens. So what should I do? I'm going to do 3 times 1. So total 17. Okay? So if I'm having this tube like this, I'm having here a gas, HCl ammonia, I'm going to find that this one, bravo Yarine, I'm going to find that this one is heavier. So it's going to move very small distance. With this one is lighter, so it's going to move longer distance. But as long as it is lighter, it's having lower molecular mass, it's going to move longer distance. That's why it's going to move here. Well, this one is heavier, so it will move here. So miss the one with the lower MR will diffuse quickly. Yes, يا أيمن, that's true. لأنه it's lighter. عارف exactly زي لو أنا عندي هنا 2 boys. One of them is very light, one of them is so heavy. أو fat يعني. You feel إنه he cannot run that much. لكن the light one he will run more. Okay. طيب in the exam بقى how should I answer this? I'm going to say because the HCl is having a higher molecular mass, because this one is having higher molecular mass, so it's going to diffuse slower. It will diffuse slower. لكن this one it was lighter, فit was diffusing this one was lighter, so it will diffuse fast. Okay. طيب if I increase the temperature, where it's going to form? Again at the same point. برضو it will diffuse here. And it will form here. The cloud, it will form here. طب why here? لأنه increasing temperature will make this cloud that will form faster بس. لكن it's in the same place. يعني don't think إنه because you increase the temperature it will form in a different area. No, it's the same. بس it will form only the point بس إنها it will form faster. Okay. Why? لأنه طبعا particles will gain more kinetic energy, so they will diffuse faster. طيب مستفي if the stronger the perfume the faster it diffuse. لا بصي برضو يا فاري, it's not related to the stronger the perfume here, it's related again to the components of the perfume برضو and their MR. انت you feel it like this, بس هي mainly الموضوع كله molecular mass. طيب something else. What is the substance that's going to be formed here? You need to know this. Okay يا فاري, I need to know what is the substance that will form here. This substance is, عشان the first question he needed exactly ammonium chloride. برافو يا لامور. So how should I do this? اهو I'm going to put, this is ammonia plus I'm going to put with it HCl. So nitrogen, I have here how many nitrogen? I have only one. So N. What I have here, how many hydrogens? Here 3, here 1. So I have 4 hydrogens. And then I have only 1 Cl. So NH4Cl. Is it clear? Okay. Type, what's the process by which ammonia and hydrogen chloride are going to form? طبعا for sure this is diffusion. طبعا for sure this is diffusion. At which point it will form? We said this, or we said it's going to be, take care, ممكن in the exam he will switch these. Now, and I need to know it is near the heavier one. You got my point? It's always near the heavier one. So it's going to be A. برافو يا رينات. So it's going to be A. Why? لأنه طبعا as I said, take care. بصوا question عليه 3 marks. But you need to say why it's A. Because because a hydrochloric acid is heavier and it's having a higher molecular mass, so it's going to diffuse slower. Okay. This is the question for the temperature. What will happen at the when you increase temperature? I will say it's the same place. It will form at the same place, but faster. ليه faster? لأنه particles will gain more kinetic energy, so they will diffuse faster. Where are you? In which country? يعني just text me, I can tell you where you can get it. Kuwait? Really? طب يا أيمن, it's easy يعني. Text me, I can tell you where exactly you can get it. بص, we have 2 past papers, but I'm trying to show you different ones. يعني بص, this is my own past papers, this one. Okay? This is mine. But I'm trying to show you something different يعني. Show you both ideas. That's why I'm opening both. These are old ones. يعني these are, you see, from 2016. Mine are newer, from 2015 till 2023. So that's why I'm opening both. So we mix old questions with new questions. But just text me, I can tell you from where, if you are in Kuwait with us here, I can tell you where. يلا بينا, let's start. If I'm having a question like this is again related to melting point, boiling point. Miss, is it this classified or past papers? لا طبعا this is classified يا فاري. بصي, what's the difference between classified and normal past papers? Classified, it means it's topic by topic. لكن in normal past papers is going to be for the whole topics together, mixed يعني. لكن الكلاسيفايد topic by topic. يعني مثلا now we are doing a topic of states of matter. يبقى all the question that was there in states of matter, it will be together after each other. Okay? You're most welcome. طيب here بقى, how do I know if this substance, I told you about this trick before. How do I know is this substance solid ولا liquid ولا gas? This is very important. The most important part, you know, in the melting point, if the melting point and the boiling point are higher, يعني more, if the melting point, okay, and the boiling point are more than 25 degrees Celsius, it's going to be a solid automatic. Why it's going to be a solid? لأنه in general solids they have high melting or boiling point. Okay? For sure. لأنه you need too much energy to break it. The particles are so close to each other, so you need too much energy to break. Okay? طيب next. This is for the solid. طيب what about the gas? Melting point or boiling point, both of them are going to be less than 25 for both of them. يعني you are not going to find one of them, لا, both of them they are going to be less than 25. Why? لأنه they have weak forces of attraction, you need small amount of energy to break. لأن the melting point or boiling point they are so small يعني أو so low يعني. طيب when do I say بقى it's a liquid? الليكويد بقى شوية it's confusing. طيب for me I think the best way to remember water. If you check for water, what's happening for water? Water, the melting point is 0. Our freezing point is 0 degree. Okay? Well, boiling point is 100 for water. But this means in the boiling point higher than what? This means in the boiling point higher than 100 degree. طيب, well, melting point is lower than 25 degree. Sorry, 25. طب why especially why I'm comparing all the time the 25? لأنه 25 degree this is the room temperature. That's why I always compare بال 25. يبقى usually we compare by 25 لأنه 25 is the room temperature almost يعني. If the melting point, remember بقى الwater, the melting point of water or freezing point is 0. So if I'm going to find the melting point less than 0 will boiling point more than less than 25 will boiling point more than 25, so this for sure this is a liquid. Clear? يبقى كده now we know when do I say this is a solid ولا this is a liquid ولا this is a gas. طيب here he's saying but I need to separate J and water. Where is J? J is here and water. So since this is J, both high melting or boiling point, يبقى for sure this is a solid. It's a solid لأنه high melting or boiling point. طب I need to separate J and water. يبقى the first point I need to think about إيه? Is it soluble ولا insoluble? For sure it's going to be insoluble. Since it's insoluble, as you wrote in the chat, it's going to be a برافو يا فادي. صح, correct. برافو يا لينات. It's going to be filtration. Correct. طيب. Number 2, I have mixture of F and water. طب you need to go and check where is F. F is here. In melting point less than 25 or boiling point more than 25. So this means it is a liquid. بس liquid or very soluble. Since it's a liquid or very soluble, يبقى for sure this is a bravo, excellent, excellent. Good job. Fraction distillation. طيب. Here I have solid of H و J. Correct يا team. Bravo, correct يا يو. All of you excellent والله. طيب I have H و G بس I need بقى at this time I need to separate them. You need to come كده. Where is H and G? H is here, where the other one is G. This one. So if I want to separate them, what should I do? One of them is soluble, the other one is insoluble. طب if one of them is soluble the other one is insoluble, so how can I separate them? First, I need to do filtration. Why? When you do filtration, you will remove the insoluble one, and then I'm going to do evaporation, so you can remove the soluble one. يبقى I will start. برافو، يبقى برافو يا إيدو، صح. I will add water and then I'm going to do filtration. Why I do filtration first? So I can remove the insoluble ones. Then I will add once I did filtration or I remove the insoluble one, I will do crystallization so I can remove the soluble one. That's why the question is 3 marks. For adding water, then filtration, then crystallization. طيب, let's take something related to melting or boiling point with bondings. يعني مثلا something like this. This is for metallic bond. Here he's saying, I want anyone to share with me كده to try. What do you think if I'm talking about metallic structure? Why the metal have high melting or boiling point? Who can tell me?
Because it has a strong attraction force.
Look, attraction force between
طيب, shall I say something? بصوا يا جماعة, the first point you need to think about هي المارks. Why should I give you 2 marks if you just said because of the attraction force? This will not work. You need to say a complete answer. Exactly. برافو يا فادي. صح. يبقى I need to say because of the strong attraction force. We need to say between strong attraction force between ions. Between. Yes. This is a metal. يعني like sodium, aluminium, magnesium. So it's going to be strong attraction force between the positive ion. لأن احنا we said in all the metals are positive ions. All the metals are positive ions. Surrounded by what? All the time they are surrounded by
Sea of electrons.
Electrons, exactly. I'm going to say it is the attraction force. It is the attraction force between positive ions and C of delocalized electrons. Type next, when a force is applied to a piece of steel, this we didn't take still, بس الأول take care. احنا why 2 marks؟ لأنه you need to say as I told you في أي question, whatever question ده في when he asks you about melting or boiling point, you need to talk about 2 points. The force and the energy. Whatever the question is, I don't want except force or energy. But when you talk about the force, don't just say force. You need to say a force of attraction. You need to say between what? يعني هل هي between positive ion or negative ion ولا between positive ions or electrons? Between what? يعني you need to say it as a full sentence. But since it's a positive ion, you're between positive ion and C of delocalized electron. Type so large amount of energy required to break the forces. Okay. طيب this what advice do you give me as a person? Oh my god, what's this hard question? ليه يا أيمن بس why you hate chemistry? So I say oppositely charged ions. Yes يا فادي, correct. فادي, is it you يا فادي اللي دايما بتعملي كومنت؟ في حد اسمه فادي all the time يعملي كومنت على الفيديوز كده. I hope it's not you. بيعملي كومنت غريب قوي all the time. I hope it's not you يعني. Because it's malleable. Yes يا يوسف, correct. Not me. طيب الحمد لله, that's good. طيب أيمن, Miss, what advice do you give me to a person who hates most of the chemistry, oh my god, but only loves moles and organic and didn't start studying until now because he doesn't know where to start from because all chapters are linked to each others. طيب look يا أيمن, هو already the topics that you said إنه it's the hardest أو إن أنت you love it, المولز والorganic, these are from the يعني from the trickiest. If you are good with these types of topics, this means you're really good. فلا I feel انه you can do it. يعني since you يعني مثلا if you told me لا you hate it as a whole, I will tell you okay ماشي it's fine I'm going to talk about it يعني. بس انت already المولز اللي هو كل ال students تقريبا they hate it. I don't know why. والأورجانيك نفس الايديا. believe me و trust me. يا ريتني اقدر اخلي الستودنتس اللي كانوا معايا last years يجوا كده يعني يعملوا فيديو بس to show how they felt at the beginning و how they felt at the end. Within days they changed their minds and now they are all studying chemistry even in the college. يعني they changed their career. والله يا أيمن if you understand the chemistry really well you will enjoy it. That's why all my groups on WhatsApp or whatever I always say enjoy chemistry. يعني all my tuition groups even enjoy chemistry لأنه فعلا يعني I'm sure 100% إن أنت بس you don't know your way بس that's it. لكن والله بجد chemistry O level is so simple. If you have my number just text me or I can call you عشان I don't want to miss بس the time of the class. or I can call you or I can يعني talk to you how you can solve this problem. لكن believe me بجد يعني ما don't drop و don't skip و don't say خلاص أنا I can't. لا you will regret بجد يا أيمن والله you will. Can you re-explain the last question in separating mixture for 3 marks? Oh for sure يا علي حاضر. I don't use it due to studies. That's good يا فادي. That's better. It's malleable because it has C of delocalized electron delocalized ions which can slide over. صح يا فروح برافو good job. الشطارة دي يا فروح. Miss I don't understand anything except moles organic the rest is just no. أيمن هو أنت you're joining for May June this year? I didn't like chemistry at first but now I love it because of you. يا روحي يا مريومة والله بجد. Thank you so much والله. You really made my day. حبيبتي that's so good. يعني if I help that you started to like chemistry أو to love chemistry يبقى أنا كده I did my job. لأنه دايما بقول للستودنتس والله بصوا من 17 years I'm saying the same. It's very easy to find a teachers for whatever subject who is really good. Honestly, yes, it's easy. It's not hard. But it's very hard to find a teacher who can help you to love chemistry while at the same time to be excellent in chemistry. This is not easy. Honestly, yeah. Me, myself, I never find it a good teacher when I was a student in chemistry or in physics. I never. All of them, يعني they make it more complicated. So that's why دايما my system إنه to make it easier لأنه I never find this. that's very good. يعني if you told me إنه يعني if you're telling me إنه you really love it يعني والله العظيم this is the best word. أكتر ما تقولي لي I got a star. Can you imagine? Miss what text once the lesson is done will text to okay أيمن you can no problem. this June لا يا أيمن you need to text me فعلا. بص أنا هقول لكم حاجة هي it was a surprise بس أنا I will say it إن شاء الله starting the coming days عشان أنا إن شاء الله tomorrow is my birthday فأنا قررت إن أنا أعمل حاجة something new for this year for the first time I didn't do it before إن أنا I put tips I did it already فإن شاء الله the coming days you're going to find it on the Instagram وعلى الجروبس كده I'm going to put small shorts كده يعني these short videos are talking about tips how to study. يعني during all my experience I found إنه في حبيبتي يا فري thank you والله. فأنا حسيت إنه thank you يا مريوم. أنا كنت يعني I was thinking إنه to start the new year by something different إنه to help people more and more. حبيبتي يا روني thank you يا خليل. فإن شاء الله يعني the coming days you're going to find them on the Instagram on the groups وكده WhatsApp و maybe TikTok. You're going to find these videos. I think إن شاء الله it will help you. Okay? إيه كل المسجز الحلوة دي والله. Thank you thank you thank you. حبيبتي يا فروح. I really need the tips. خلاص يا مريوم. أنا I was thinking يعني أصل بصوا أنا I don't like to make videos honestly. بس I was thinking to make it عشان عايزة إيه يعني أقول إنه it's a new year فmake something different that will help يعني will help people more. فتry يعني listen to these tips, maybe they will help you. I'm sure إن شاء الله they will help you. وهحاول أبقى يعني if I can make a live كده عشان بس التايم مش بحب أضيع التايم بتاع الكلاس، بس أنا هحاول أبقى أعمل لايف مثلا على انستجرام وأخلي كل ال students يعني if anyone want to ask a question إنه how to study أو how to not to get bored يعني الحمد لله أنا I feel إنه I have يعني somehow كده I know more about this. maybe I can help you يعني I will try to do it برضه. Anything that will help you I will try to do it. I can do it on the Instagram page, maybe this will help you إن شاء الله. happy birthday to cha happy birthday. حبيبي يا تيمو والله. Hope you have a great year. Miss you really deserve it. Lamar, thank you يا روح قلبي. Thank you so much. Thank you يا روني. Thank you يا معتز. يلا بينا. شفت يا أيمن he started all this. طيب let's continue. So again, as I told you, once I'm going to talk about the force, you need to say because strong force of attraction between because of the strong force of attraction between ions لأنه الماترز أصلا it's positive ions and C of delocalized electron. So إيه الانرجي بقى؟ You need large amount of energy to break. طيب this question about steel we didn't take, but I can tell you what's the idea for the steel. Steel is what steel? Check كده. Exactly, Ido, correct. Can you show us how to draw a diagram representing the particles arrangement in liquid? You're talking about general liquids يعني? Oh, for sure. If you're talking about liquids, you need to draw them in a random way. Don't draw them in a regular way. If you're talking about normal liquids يعني. This question was this year على فكرة in October, November Edexcel exam. To draw, he drew for them one circle كده and he said draw 4 circles to show إنه it's a liquid, to show the particles of the liquid. Try as much as you can to make it random. So let's say if these are 4 pieces, try to make it random we're not close to each other's. طيب can we say giant lattice? No يا علي. In this question no. لا يا فري مش metal لا. Steel it's an alloy. What do I mean by the word alloy? Steel it's an alloy يعني you're going to put more than one substance together, more than one metal together. يعني الستيل ده اللي هو مثلا let's say iron with another metal. How can I differentiate it from gases? From gases, gases are away from each other يا روحي. يعني liquids somehow they are close to each other. Gases they are far away. Okay? So doesn't break. But why بقى when we put more than steel it's not only one metal, it's a mix of metals. But if I'm having let's say بقى بصوا I'm going to do it different sizes. Why? لأنه this is not one metal. You see different sizes. فsince إن هما different sizes it's not easy for them to slide. It's not easy for them to slide. يعني once you want them to slide it's not easy. But that's why it's less malleable. لكن when I'm talking about normal metal لا normal metal they are all of the same size. فsince إن هما they are all of the same size they can slide over each others. You got my point? Okay. I think this is easy. Electrons والprotons conductivity بقى. يعني if he ask you مثلا let's say this is giant covalent. Miss where to find your number? My number? I will send it to you. If you joined Ronnie بعتت all the links for my groups on the WhatsApp. On the chat. You can check it. This is the Kuwaiti number since you are in Kuwait. So this is the Egyptian number. Oh, by the way, يا أيمن, you can join the revision classes that I'm going to do this week. يعني مش this week قصدي the coming weeks. I'm doing all the chemistry in 11 classes. So maybe this will help you somehow since you're joining for May June يعني. لكن بص أنا ما عنديش حد يعني no student الحمد لله it didn't happen before and he's going to be with me and he will say no he didn't like it. لا مش هينفع. It's approximately when it will be done. When will be done? When we will be done now يعني Ido I have a class already 9:30 بس I will try يعني to make it a little bit later so we can do some more questions. طيب if I'm going to ask you about silicon dioxide as an example, how should I do silicon dioxide? You're most welcome. Silicon dioxide, we said before in the silicon dioxide same like the diamond. Same structure like the diamond اللي هو tetrahedral if you remember. This is how it looks like. All of them silicon oxygen, 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 oxygen. Okay? How does it look like? As we said, it is tetrahedral. Every silicon connected to 4 oxygen atoms. I think you remember this. Every oxygen is going to be connected to 2 silicon atoms. طيب, if I'm going to ask you about conduction بقى of electricity, I want to do a question. مثلا something like this. This is a very common question برضو for Cambridge and for Edexcel. If he asks you why graphite is a soft substance which is used as a lubricant. We said, if you remember, in the graphite, how does it look like? We said in the graphite, exactly, you good job. الgraphite
slide over each other.
Exactly. كنا بنقول إنه it's formed of layers. If you remember, we said it's formed of layers. With the forces between the layers is a very weak forces. Sorry? Yes. What do you think? Yes, tell me. You have a question? You don't have a question? طيب. صح يا فادي, correct here. I'm going to say because they have weak forces of attraction between what? Between the layers, so they can slide over each other. That's why it can be used as a lubricant. طيب. Diamond is very hard. That's why we use it for cutting and drilling. Why do you think? برافو يا ريناد. بس ريناد, take care. If you said only إن هما they will slide, the word slide, this is 1 mark. Well, here he won 2 marks. Okay?
It has strong attraction force.
Strong? You're talking, yes, correct. You're talking about the diamond? Yes, that's true. يبقى I'm going, بس ايه بقى نوع البوند في الدايموند؟ الدايموند we said ان هما they have 4 strong covalent bond. Do you remember? كنا بنقول ان الدايموند one of the strongest substance or hardest substance all over the world. One of the hardest natural substance all over the world. So that's why I'm going to say ايه يا فري صح. I'm going to say ايه يا فروح. 4 because they have 4 strong covalent bonds. Because they have 4 strong covalent bonds, can I say that carbon in graphite has an extra electron? طيب, I want to tell you something. You cannot say this except if I ask you about the يعني conductivity. Do they conduct or not? You got my point? Okay? لكن don't, if I'm asking you about the structure, don't say the electron. Okay. So let's continue. I'm going to say because it has 4 strong covalent bond, so large amount of energy required to break these forces. Miss, what does lubricant mean? بصي يا لولي, lubricant it means انها it decrease friction. You got my point? يعني if you are having any substance there is friction. Do you know when the door all the time the door is making silly sound? This silly sound اللي هو because of the friction, because you're using it all the time. What will happen by time? You need to do what? You need to use some oil or something like this. When you use this, by time it's not going to make this silly sound لأن الأويل will decrease the friction. فالgraphite is going to be the same. It's the same use يعني. Okay? طيب.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, you're most welcome. طيب here بقى diamond is a very hard material which is used in drilling and cutting. خلاص we said this one. طيب graphite is a good conductor. This question بقى you need to talk about the electrons.
Because it has free moving electrons.
Correct. Because you say because it has a free moving electrons. That's true. أو free أو C of delocalized electron. طيب what about بس take care. This question بصوا how many marks are there? Question is 2 marks. But since it's 2 marks, what should I do? You need to do ايه? You need to do 1 and 1. يعني 1 mark. You need, since it's a good conductor of electricity, you need to say for graphite because it has free delocalized electron. لكن الdiamond, since it's a poor conductor because it doesn't have free delocalized electron. Okay? Yes, that's true. برافو
Miss,
ياسين. Yes.
I can say because it has free moving electrons.
Free moving electrons, correct. But
Oh.
this is again not enough answer. You will take برضو 1 mark.
Why?
عشان the question عليه 2 marks. Here he's not talking about graphite only. It's talking about ايه وايه.
And diamond.
You got it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Oh, miss, I forgot to tell you I'm taking this June IGCSE Edexcel, IG and AS Edexcel. Oh my God. طيب. Okay, Ayman. I think Ayman, you don't need video. You need videos to motivate you. It's fine. ماشي. يلا. طيب, let me give you at least one example حتى exo indo. Next Friday برضو إن شاء الله I'm going to do more past papers. Try بس to join on time لأنه when we start late أنا usually يعني I have classes at 9:30 فالtime quit time. والله I don't have free time يعني already I'm working from 8 o'clock a.m. if I'm having free time I would make it more بس I don't have unfortunately. if يعني إن شاء الله next class next week try to join as much as you can on time يعني. So I will do one example كده for Indo برضو so you can know how you do it. طيب. As I told you for this week إن شاء الله I'm going to do for the ones who are going to join the class, the revision classes. Monday I will do moles. Wednesday I will do reversible redox electrolysis. Next Friday I'm going to do past papers related to these 2 topics. Okay, إن شاء الله. طيب, the first part I'm going to do what? I'm going to do for exothermic or endothermic. ماشي, okay, Ronnie, بس I will do this. I will take your question. Hold on 1 minute. Here I need to know if I need to know this reaction is exothermic or endothermic. What should I do? I need to count, I need to check how much energy is it required for breaking the bonds, or how much energy is it required for me, or how much energy is going to be released at the end. Once again, how much energy required to break the bonds of the reactants, and then how much energy is going to be released. لأنه usually when you break bonds, in the first part, when you break bonds, you are taking in energy to break the bonds. And when you are forming new bonds, when you form new bonds, you are releasing energy. طيب. Please make it organized so you will not lose any marks. أول حاجة, the first part, I'm going to do bond breaking. So what should I do? I'm going to count.
4 times 412.
4 times 431.
Exactly. أنا 1 2 3 4 يبقى where is the CH 412 يبقى I will do 412 times 4 correct plus وبليز when you do one of the bonds cancel it كده لأنه sometimes the student they forgot to do one of the bonds طيب how many CL needs how many electrons
242.
136.
okay CL no this one الأول 242
220.
exactly so what's the number
1966. 1966.
1966 طيب and then I'm going to do the bond formation. The bond formation is the products one. So you are going to do برافو يا نمار. So I'm going to do the bonds product. How many CH?
يا مس الرقم طلع
Times
عندي
412.
Excuse me 19
أنا الرقم طلع عندي 1890.
1800 this one يعني
اه
okay ولا تزعل نفسك Miss but not all the CH are broken only once. No, here only once. Here CH. So it's 4 CH. Type the other one. CH. They are 2. So 412 times 2. Okay?
Monsieur, they are 3.
we are 3 miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. Times 3. I thought it's CL. And then CCl. Where is CCl? 338.
338.
Plus HCl. 431. So what's the number?
2005.
4005?
2005.
2005. Okay, then the last step, what you're going to do? You're going to
minus.
exactly, but
minus.
you will subtract إيه بقى? You will subtract reactants minus the products. يعني
So
bond
it will be
breaking,
negative.
I don't take a big minus a small. لا, I do bond breaking minus the bond formation. So what's going to be the number?
Negative
115.
Exactly.
So it's extra.
برافو, excellent. Since
Exothermic.
the number, ما شاء الله, إيش الشطارة دي? Excellent. Since the number is a negative number, so it's exothermic. It's going to be minus 115, correct? So is it easy?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Okay. طيب, I'm going to إن شاء الله, as I told you, if you feel any problem, just text me. I'm going to send on all the groups of chemistry lovers for the ones who need the chemistry revision for the the previous Monday, Wednesday of this week. If you missed it, يعني, I'm going to send the records for both classes. I'm going to put it by today or by tomorrow max. I'm going to put it هو موجودة already على اليوتيوب بس I'm going to send the links برضو على الجروب. So it's going to be easier for you to get it. Oh, I'm sorry Ali. I'm so sorry يا حبيبي. You were asking about separating the material. بص, I was having substance that is soluble with the other one insoluble. تمام يعني let's say مثلا salt و sand و I want to separate them. So number one, you will add water. Once you will add water, what will happen? The salt, it will dissolve, but the sand will not dissolve. So I will do ايه? يبقى number one, I will add water, then I will do filtration. So filtration will remove what? The sand. And then next step, I will do evaporation or crystallization. So it will remove the salt عشان هي solid. But that's it. If, for example, we want to calculate the energy change for the reaction between hydrogen and alkene, which bond we are going to break? Hydrogen and alkene, you will break all of them. All the bonds. If I'm going to talk about this, hydrogen now. So what you're going to do, you will break this, you'll break this, you'll break this, this. All. For reactants, you are going to break all the bonds. So for formation, you will form all the bonds. Count all of them. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. We have a great weekend. We thank you for the lovely birthday wishes. Thank you for being there all the time. Thank you for being more than 40 students Fridays. يعني this is much appreciated. حبيبي يا جوجو, thank you. Have a great night. You're most welcome يا مريوم. You're most welcome يا team. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. You're most welcome يا راني. I'm going to see you. حبيبي يا يويو. I'm going to see you إن شاء الله again next Friday. Okay? Thank you مريومة. Thank you يا فادي. باي باي.
Goodbye, Miss.
باي يا روحي. باي باي.